Right, in this video we'll talk a little bit about surface area, and we're going to go through quite a few shapes just to have a quick chat about them. Now, here I've got a cuboid, and we know that there are 6 sides to this cuboid. We're going to have the bottom side, we're going to have the top, which is going to be exactly the same. We're going to have this right side here, then it's going to be a left side that's exactly the same. We have this front, and then the back is going to be exactly the same. So basically I've got quite a lot of shapes that's exactly the same. So let's do it in part. Let's start with the bottom. Maybe we should rub that out. So let's start with the bottom here. So I'm going to say that we've got so let's see, that's the bottom side here, that's the bottom. You can realize straight away that it's a rectangle with a length of 10 and a width of 4. So quickly multiply that, so 10 times 4, that gives me 40 square meters. However, the top will be exactly the same, so we can say that the bottom and the top is going to be 40 times 2, which is 80 square meters. I'm going to now do the same thing for this front side here, which is going to be 4 times 2, which gives me 8. So I'll work that one out now. Alright, that's the front and back sorted. So now we're going to have a look at the right side and the left side. So the right side, we can see there's a length of 10 and a width of 2. So we'll just calculate that now. Okay, so now we've got all the calculations done. So we've got the top and bottom here. We've got the front and back here. We've got the left and right there. Since we want the total surface area, all we need to do is add all of those up. So I'm now going to say that my total surface area is going to equal to that 80 plus that 16 plus that 40, and that will give us our final calculation of 136 square meters. Alright, so that's the cuboid done. It's a similar situation with the triangular prism. So what we've got here is a triangle on this side. It'll be the exact same triangle on the opposite side. Then we've got a bottom to sort out, the back to sort out, and this front bit to sort out, all of which are different. So let's pop down to the triangle. Straight away we know that the area of the triangle is a half base times height, which is going to be a half. Just pointing out, the base will be 3, and we're talking about the perpendicular height of 6 there. So that's a half times 3 times 6, which is going to give us 9 square meters. Okay, now remember we have the exact same triangle on this opposite side, so all I need to do is to say that both my left and my right side is going to have 9 times 2, which is 18 square meters. Alright, now we focus on the bottom, which has a length of 10 and a width of 3. So we'll just calculate that quickly. That's the bottom there done. Now we can focus on this front bit here, which has a length of 10 and a width of 4. Alright, so that's the front bit done. Now we can focus on the back of this shape, which has got a width of 6 and a length at the back will be the same as the length here, which is going to be 10. Alright, so now we've got all the pieces that we need, and with all the pieces now we can go and find the surface area, which is going to be, so we got our total now, total surface area is going to be the addition of all the parts, so the 18 plus the 30 plus the 40 plus the 60. Alright, so we got 130, 148 square meters. Alright, so that's our triangular prism done. On the next page we've got a trapezoid prism. What I will do is give you the chance to work it out. I will just put the answers down. So for the trapezoid prism, you need the area of this trapezium here, and the area of that trapezium is going to be a half A plus B times the height. Remember that your A and B are your parallel sides, so that could be your A, this could be your B here, which is 6, and then you've got your perpendicular height there, that's your H. You need to find the area of the bottom of this shape, which is 8 times 10. You need to find the area of this face here, provided that I remember to put that this is going to be 5 meters there. Then you need to find the area of the opposite face as well, over on this side, the area of the top, and you add them all up together. I'll do the working out and just put the answer down, see if you can get the answer that I have. Okay, by my calculation, you should get 296 square meters. See if you can get that answer yourself. And finally, what we have here is cylinder. Now, what I'll do is just show you the quick net of the cylinder. The cylinder at the top will have a circle. The curved face, when you open it, you'll get a rectangle looking like that. And at the bottom of the cylinder, there'll be a circle there as well. The same size circle as the one on top, with a radius of 4 centimeters. So, to find the total surface area, what we will do is we will work out the area of the two circles, which will be easy to do. So you find the area of one and then you double it, and then we'll find the area of this rectangle here. So we're going to go through this quite quickly. Now, the area of a circle, we already know area of a circle is pi r square. You can use the pi in your calculator. R is the radius, so 4 square. And we're going to work that out. That works out to be 50.3 centimeters square. That's rounded. But remember that I've got a circle at the top and the bottom. We've just calculated for one circle. So we can say then for both circles, we're going to have 50.3 times 2, which will give us 100.6 square centimeters. Now all we need is the area of this rectangle, and we're done. We can add it with the 100. The problem is the rectangle has got a width which is 15 centimeters, which we know is the height of the cylinder, because imagine you've cut the cylinder there and opened it, so you're going to have your 15 there, but we don't have the length. Well, we can find the length because this is the length of the rectangle that I'm tracing around here. And you should know by now that that is the circumference of the circle. So if I find the circumference, then I've got the length of the rectangle. We know that the circumference is pi times the diameter, or 2 pi r, whichever you want to use, which is going to be pi times 8. And that's because we know that the radius is double the diameter, so pi times 8. So what we're going to do now, quickly calculate that, and that works out to be 25.1 centimeters. So now I've got the length of this rectangle, which is 25.1 centimeters, and now I can find the area of that rectangle. We know that the area is length times width. We've now got the length, we've got the width. So now it's an easy job of calculation. That's going to be area of the rectangle is 25.1 times 15, and that gives us a grand total of 377 rounded 377 centimeters square. So now we can find the total surface area, which is going to be adding this and adding that, which gives us an answer of 477.6 centimeters square. Alright, so I hope this was straightforward. I hope you enjoyed it. Try practicing some of your own and see how you get on.